minutes show that this is a regular Fiscal Court meeting, November 26, 2024. This time we do the Pledge of Allegiance and also invocation. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please bow your heads. Our dear Heavenly Father, again, Lord, is so thankful for the opportunity we have to get together and talk about our county business. We're so thankful for our community, for our state, for our nation, Lord, and just help us to be extra thankful for that, Lord, this time of season with a special day coming up on Thursday, Lord. And so pray you would be with the employees and the citizens of this county, be with our first responders and those men and women that protect us both here at home and those that are stationed across the globe, and be with them and their families as well, Lord. Be with those that have lost loved ones, Lord, and those that are ill. Lord, just again be with us, guys, throughout this next hour. And we thank you, guys, in Jesus Christ. Amen.
Need a motion to approve the minutes for November 12, 2024. Motion by Clay, second by Scott, on favor, aye. Budget transfer, need a motion?
The only question I had on this, and Debbie is not here, and this is Tony for mattresses and lockers. We had approved all that in the budget, but we had agreed to create a new line item to put that in. And it was supposed to come out of the ambulance fund, but it actually came out of the EMA out of your building. So again, not, support, we agreed to all of that, but it's just coming out of different line items. So I sent a note to Debbie that she's been gone all week, so I don't know if we want to hold on that or folks that move the numbers around can address that. I just don't want you to be short on money if you have to do some stuff to that fund and since will be wiped out.
He knows where the money's coming from if we have to move it already. So.
Okay, so as long, I just want to make sure, again, the budgeting process, a lot of things got done, some things. Okay.
Motion by Benji, second by,
I'll second.
all in favor, say aye. Invoice approval, motion.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Scott, second Benji, all in favor, say aye. Appointment, Carroll County Water District appointment, will appoint to reinstate Mike Lewis as in the Carroll County Water District Board. I guess we need a motion on that.
I'll make the motion to appoint Mike Lewis.
Motion by Scott. Second by Clay, on favor, say aye. And appointment for Carroll County Tourism and Convention Commission would be reappointment of Jonathan Abdu and Marilyn Meadows to the Tourism Convention Commission. Need a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Scott.
I'll say that.
Second by Benji, all in favor, say aye. Okay. Resolution, Carroll Utilities Grant Resolution. Nick, would you please take care of that?
Who's your, who's the authorized official on the project? Is it Terry?
Terry.
Need a motion and a second, please.
I'll make them, okay,
I'll make the motion.
I'll second that one.
Okay.
And therefore be it resolved by the governing body of Carroll County Fiscal Court as follows: grantee hereby accepts the grant award and approves the agreement between the grantee and the authority to provide the additional funds to the grantee for the project. If Terry Roach and any successors entitled is hereby designated as grantee's authorized official for the project and hereby directed and powered to execute the agreement related documents, agreements, and otherwise act on behalf of the grantee to effect such grant award to engage a qualified project administrator. Grantee hereby agrees and commits to include by amendment to its annual budget and audit process receipts and expenditures of funds subject to the agreement up to and including the date of the project closeout. This resolution shall take effect at the earliest time provided by law.
Okay.
I know it's a formality, but what exactly, we didn't get a copy, so I mean, and I know it's just formality for us to approve it, but is it any detail, was it?
Grant money.
It's the exact same one you all did previous, but he said that since the agreement was signed
after the resolution was passed, then we had to redo the resolution.
Oh, okay.
So it's the exact same
Okay.
resolution.
Same grant money
Okay,
to water, yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution.
Okay, motion by Scott, second by Clay, all in favor, say aye. Department head reports, Hope Center, Nancy, do you have anything additional?
I submitted a report, but I just wanted to, we're working with the senior citizens, to try to work out a date that my crew can go see the lights under Louisville. I spoke to them last week, I think, about possibly taking both of their vans to go see the lights under Louisville. I know I've talked to the judge about possibly eventually maybe we could get our own vehicle that we could share with them as well. Cause I get nervous sometimes when we use our personal vehicles to go to the nursing home, just because of the liability issues. But we've also visited the nursing home. But I did wanna, also bring up that since we started the dog treats, which was around the beginning of October, we have made over $500 in dog treats. But since the beginning of July, we've sold $711 in crafts. So actually the dog treats is catching up with the crafts because it's a hot commodity. But we are selling them now in several locations, the Lemon Drop, the Animal Clinic, the Pooch Parlor in Gent, and then we have a place in Owenston that is selling them as well. And so we're having a really hard time keeping up with the demand of the dog treats. So I think that is a excellent opportunity for us there. But other than that, that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Nancy. Carroll County Dispatch, Greg called me that he is off sick, so I don't think he did anything that he even sent me that I seen, so. Solid Waste Coordinator, PJ, you have anything additional to your report?
I don't.
Okay. Senior Center Director, Francis,
No,
you got a report?
I gave you guys my calendar, and I also kind of pulled off, just to kind of give you a heads up on how many we have coming to the center and what all the other centers are doing as far as numbers. That's it.
Real quick, what's the service units, the green bar, what's the definition?
Excuse me?
On your thing here, you got, enough seniors and then there's service units, is that a?
Okay, so service units are the activities we do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you look on ours, we're right up there with Florence.
Oh, yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Road Department Supervisor Gene is out today on vacation, on days off, so Jimmy's here. You got anything additional, Jimmy? Parks and Rec, looks like Amy came in. Amy, do you have anything to report?
You guys received my reports?
I didn't see it on my thing.
Yeah, I mean, in the box. And I guess that's, we can get those on Friday, I guess, because we have a couple
Yeah,
of look at it, so we're not caught off guard. Appreciate it.
But if we could, since Scott brought that up, if we could get these reports on Friday sometime, that's originally the way we're supposed to start out, is doing them on Friday, so just keep that in mind. Thank you. The EMS Director, Tony,
Yeah, everyone should have got my report
got your report.
in the email. I didn't have anything to add unless you had questions.
Okay. You all got the report from Matt, or Atkins? And he's not in here, must be on. So, you all got that report. Jailer, Daniel, Rose, you got anything to report?
No, just the same old stuff, pushing through, had our final inspection this year, it all went well, except for the same things that we've been progressing towards, alleviating. So other than that, I think we're good at the moment, just pushing through those same issues.
Okay. We need to sit down and talk maybe next week or something about
Yes, sir.
the issues.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think we're good on that meeting, right, with,
Yeah, it was on my list, so we can confirm, so it was on the
yes.
third.
I'm assuming everybody was good. I think we only had two responses on the email, maybe 2 or 3. So if everybody's good with that date, I would.
It's December
Third.
3rd. Do we have a time on it? Because I think he said Kelly would get a couple hours to get here, so.
Let me check real fast.
Yeah, so if you can just get back with us on that.
Yes, I'll shoot.
10
Just
o'clock.
email us on
In 2 hours. we can get it.
All right, Coroner Brent Stucker,
I don't have anything right now.
okay. All right, judges' comments. Just a report in here on December 20th, 2024. There should be a notice in everybody's box or whatever that we're having the employee Christmas dinner in here. To 20th. Also, the next fiscal court meeting in December, changing the fiscal court meeting date for December. The second meeting would be December 27th, just to pay invoices, approve additional bills, budget transfers, and approve the minutes.
9 o'clock.
9 a.m.
And the first one is still the 10th.
Uh,
The first meeting is still the 10th, right?
Yes, ma'am. Also, on December the 10th, there'll be an update from our crew that's been coming in there from Ascendant on our energy study and stuff, so they will be here to give us an update on December the 10th. We have a guest that's coming in that would like to speak to us a little bit from the General Butler State Park Manager, Matthew Saban. If you would like to address us right now, you can do it from where you're sitting at if you like.
Perfect, thank you. I just want to give everybody a quick update on where we are moving along at General Butler. Currently, we're wrapping up phase 1 with all the remodel on the lodge rooms, and we'll be finishing that up in December. We have brand new furniture for the entire lodge also arriving in December. So it's a wonderful experience. We'll have everything transitioned and over and open completely by January. Phase 2, which involves the kitchen, the restaurant, the new bar, the gift shop, we're looking at end of January, 1st of February. So we're gonna do a soft opening somewhere around that time frame. Kind of work the kinks out of everything with the whole shift going from the conference center back over. Just appreciate everybody's patience on this. It's been kind of a Herculean feat. We have phase 3 is starting in about 10 days on all of the cabins. We'll be getting new beds, certain new furniture as well. That's going to be an ongoing process for the next 3 to 4 months. New roofs, new windows, new doors. We are upgrading water heaters, heating and air conditioning units, the kitchen. So we are deeply involved. So that's it's a wonderful process to be a part of. The business building is being completely gutted and done as well. So that's phase 4. It starts also at the end of December, 1st of January. Be done somewhere around May is what they're anticipating. Phase 6, the campground. We start work on all through the winter. Through December, we are boring, running Wi-Fi, getting everything upgraded. We have all the towers and everything going in between March and April. So they have expanded all 5G throughout the entire park. And the park system is also negotiating with not only the expansion of the Wi-Fi, but communicating with Verizon and AT&T to boost the signal in that area as well for people's personal cell phones. So we're trying to approach this Wi-Fi and cellular activity to make it as safe as possible everywhere. We are still, it's been a long process on other parts, but by spring we'll be ready to jump into the backside of the park. Butler Turpin House, all the sidewalks, the stairs, the dog park. We are going to do that as phase 2. Our first part is we took down the old community garden, fencing, cleared everything out there. Over the next month, we're going to be leveling and clearing out all of that land to be safer to walk on. There's a lot of holes in there. And then we're going to utilize our existing fencing as an outline for a small and large dog park area. And at that time, then submit for a grant or assistance to upgrade that fencing to something that we have different pictures from different parks that I think looks better, but in order to at least offer a dog park that meets the guidelines and do a trial and error to figure out what works and what doesn't, then we can have some good feedback and have a new design that we can then move forward as to a phase 2 on the dog park. So we're aggressively trying to go after everything, but we only have so many people, but we are going full speed all through the winter. And we're looking at a grand opening for the whole park. We're actually going to be opening our pools early, probably end of April, 1st of May. It was warming up this last year, we're hoping the same. And we're looking at probably, and this is up to the commissioner and the governor, somewhere mid-May, mid-June, somewhere in that time frame. And so I thank you for your patience. Everything is moving forward. We have a lot of smaller projects that are going to effect starting in the spring that'll work all the way through the fall. And we're on track now. So there's been a lot of wonderful things and I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions?
I just want to make one statement. I am real appreciative that the state's starting to fund our state parks and everything, that we can upgrade them and everything. And, you know, with the commissioner and the governor and stuff now, with the money they're putting in appropriating for the state parks is really a benefit for us at General Butler State Park right now, so.
You know, I forgot one thing important. I apologize on this. With the grand opening, they've been sending photographers and videographers, and we have drone people up here for over the next 6 months. They're going to start advertising us throughout the state and have General Butler basically take the lead on everything as a rebirth. There are 2 other parks that are going to be shuttling down, also going through the same thing we have for next fall. And so they're really going to be pushing and putting us in the limelight. So it will be a great benefit for the city and the county on the level of investment, time and money and marketing they're going to be doing. So I just want to say I think it's a wonderful time on what's happening.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
County attorney comments. Nick?
I don't have any judgment.
Okay. Master comments, we start with Benji today.
I've mentioned this about 100 times. Jimmy, I want to thank y'all. I hadn't got to see y'all, but on George's Creek and our Tom Pound and all the rock and stuff y'all put down, just want to pass that back to the road department. All the work we did on the west side. George's Creek, have y'all got, I know Daniel, I talked to y'all about last meeting about tires. Have y'all been able to follow up with Jimmy and him about that?
Jimmy's going, me and him's gonna ride for a second, find where they exactly are, and just run on over and get them.
Okay, all right. That's all I had to do.
Okay, Clay?
Yeah, on the 16th, we had a countywide cleanup day. I won't say it was an overwhelming success, but it was very successful. We got a lot of people coming here and other things. But one thing we did notice from the beginning was that the line of traffic you seen on Saturday morning waiting to get in there was not there. When we decided to do the identification thing, I think a lot of people decided they didn't want to come. So, but it was an overall success. I want to thank the road department for the help they gave, and the solid waste coordinator that she helped, Scott, came to help. Jail and the inmates were big help, so it went very well. And, thanks to all the county employees just out there, they do a very good job for us. So that's all I had. Thanks.
Okay. Scott?
Yeah, a couple of things here. Yeah, same thing with road department. We have got to see, but appreciate you guys on Boone Road to clear the curb and made acknowledgement of that the last board meeting that y'all weren't here, and then also on the culvert place, appreciate all the work there. Many other places. So, a couple of questions here, I guess. ARPA funds, because we do have to have resolutions on that. Where are we at? I know Debbie's not here, so I don't know, Haley, if you've got an idea. Because again, we've got, one more meeting to do resolutions and stuff to get that allocated, and I know there was some missteps on some of the stuff we've done. So are we good, or?
I think they spent the majority of it on the last resolution. The
understood there was.
AEDs, so there's not much left, and Debbie had mentioned moving that over to the general fund,
We
so.
can move so much to the general fund, there's only
I have to
like
repay the consultant
$1,600 or
fees.
something in that.
Okay, so I just, cause I know it seemed like there was conversations that pool cleaner and stuff that maybe that hadn't been done properly, but so all that's good, and so we got some of these AEDs and all that.
Well, the pool thing didn't happen, because there wasn't enough money, there was
There wasn't
only
enough
enough
money.
money to do the AEDs out of the whole list you all provided.
Okay, so I just wanna make sure, cause we used a one-time gift, and
Yeah.
so, okay, so we're good on that, so thank you for that update. Another one here, so, all of us, elected officials and those of you that are in different positions and stuff, obviously go to conventions, conferences and all that, and I think part of the goal is to go there and bring stuff back that might be useful. So we went to the CAECO conference, 2 weeks ago now, and, right out of the gates, the magistrates attended a presentation as part of, KMCA, by State Senator Whitney Westerfield, and he spoke. He's an expert in solar farms and all that type of stuff, and it's just because his district has been hammered. He's down in south, kind of western Kentucky, Christian County, some of Logan County, some of those down along Tennessee line. So he really encouraged counties to start, especially if you don't have planning and zoning, but we don't, to start taking this topic seriously. Now they're in the flatlands down there, so it's really attractive to put these massive, and they're like 500, 600, 700 acre solar farms. So you can imagine taking beautiful farmland out of service for 30 years, and just the challenges with that. So, and you can hear it around here. I mean, in Madison, Jefferson County, Indiana's been dealing with. The bottom line is, recommendation is for us to take that seriously. I know Clay and I and Benji had some conversations on this. So I guess just wanted to get the conversation going. Other reasons to be serious about it. Trimble County, they just adopted an ordinance. They also included wind, but it's because they've had some people that are interested. Owen County's getting lots of requests, and Senator Westerfield said, even if you don't have flat land, they're interested in your hillsides too. Obviously, if you got one that's facing the south, that's pretty nice. So there's a lot of things we have to be careful with. So I guess, if that's something we want to be serious about pursuing, I guess Nick will want to start working on that. He gave us some roadmaps with like Christian County is a really good one to start working with. So I guess.
The majority of the problem with solar farms is when the panels get 30 years old, they can't, there's nowhere to take them, no recycling place or nothing to take them. So.
Counties are, they're looking at the money that's available, and they pay good money to the landowners. But like you said, there's evidence, and again, what's gonna happen in 30 years, Lord knows, but there's evidence that, these companies will hand off. So the person that you originally did your contract with may not be the same company that you're dealing with 30 years later, and they've got junk, they've got all these solar panels, and how do you dispose of them, and the cost of it, and it's left to the landowners. Just a lot of learnings, and they threw wind in as well, is something to think about. So just something, again, I think it's important. We probably ought to start taking a look at that. Yeah, and that's all I really need to bring up. Yeah, was just, again, thanks for everybody's efforts, and hope everybody has a safe and happy Thanksgiving, so it's right around the corner. So that's it, Judge.
Okay, we have nothing for the executive session. Before we do that, before we adjourn, we'll make a couple comments, and then at least one here that, the day-to-day operations in this county is run by the county judge. So if there's anything that comes before or whatever, it needs to come through the judge's office before we make any decisions on what we're doing and who we're talking to and whatever, making those adjustments. So the day-to-day activities run through the judge, so just want to make that clear, because there's been some negotiations and talk out there which gets to me secondhand, but we really don't know what's going on. So at that point, I need a motion to adjourn. So moved.
Second.
So we're adjourned.